Once you've rewired your money blueprint, once you've shifted the way you think and feel about money, the next step is redefining what you're really after. Because here's the trap most people fall into: they confuse income with wealth. They think if they just make more money, they'll finally feel secure, finally feel free. But we all know people who make 6 or 7 figures and still live paycheck to paycheck, still live stressed, still feel like it's never enough. Why? Because more income without a shift in meaning doesn't equal more freedom. You've got to understand this: money by itself will never satisfy you. You don't want money. You want what money makes possible. You want freedom. You want impact. You want to wake up in the morning knowing you have choices and knowing you can take care of your family, knowing you can give, create, and contribute without being chained by fear or debt. That's real wealth. Think about it. If you earn a high salary but you're trapped in a job you hate, constantly stressed, no time for family, no energy for life, is that wealth? Or is it just golden handcuffs? Lasting wealth is about more than stacking dollars. It's about designing a life where money becomes your servant, not your master. And here's the key distinction: most people chase income, but the truly wealthy build assets. Income pays the bills, assets create freedom. Income is temporary, assets are lasting. When you shift from asking, how can I earn more, to asking, how can I build systems, investments, and impact that generate income for me, you start moving from survival to mastery. That's when you stop working for money and money starts working for you. But this shift isn't just financial, it's psychological. If your goal is only to make more, you'll always be stuck in the cycle of chasing, grinding, never enough. But if your goal is to create impact, if your goal is to build freedom, then money becomes a byproduct of adding value. And value is limitless. The more value you create, the more opportunities open. Think about entrepreneurs who build businesses that solve problems, or investors who create housing, or innovators who bring new technology. The wealth they create is directly tied to the impact they generate, and because their focus isn't just on income but on contribution, their wealth lasts, it multiplies. It grows even when they're not grinding every second of the day. This is why you have to elevate your money psychology from accumulation to alignment. If money is only about you, your bills, your lifestyle, your status, you'll eventually hit a wall. But if money becomes a tool for growth, for freedom, for creating opportunities for others, then wealth has meaning. It feeds your spirit, not just your ego. And that's when money stops being a source of stress and becomes a vehicle for empowerment. Here's the paradox: the moment you stop chasing money for its own sake and start focusing on building impact and freedom, that's when money starts flowing at a higher level. And because your energy changes, you're no longer coming from scarcity, from fear, from desperation. You're coming from expansion, creativity, and certainty. And people are drawn to that. Opportunities are drawn to that. Wealth is drawn to that. Now let me be practical. And shifting from income to freedom means making intentional choices. It means living below your means so you can invest. It means building assets that generate income whether you're working or not: stocks, real estate, businesses, intellectual property. It means creating systems so that you're not trading every hour of your life for dollars. And most importantly, it means asking a bigger question: how can I use money not just to live, but to leave a legacy? Because here's the truth: at the end of your life, it won't matter how big your paycheck was. What will matter is what you built, who you became, and how you used your resources to make a difference. So let me leave you with this: stop chasing income for its own sake. Stop living in the illusion that more money alone will set you free. Freedom comes when you align your money with your purpose, when you use it to create impact, when you build assets that outlast you. Money mastery isn't about the size of your bank account, it's about the size of your vision. And when you make that shift, wealth stops being a number and becomes a way of life.